Welcome to Sunday service, everyone. And I just came back from Korea. I got a certain call from True Mother and stay just one day over there. So, and this weekend I had planned to come to Las Vegas and meeting with the Las Vegas Family Church, and True Mother said, please tell Las Vegas community, yeah, I will be there. I will be there. So I don't know how long you have to wait. Maybe hopefully not 2,000 years. Maybe a few days or a few months. And I know, True Mother missed Las Vegas so much, so I am sure definitely, when she comes to America next time, she will stop by here in Las Vegas. Las Vegas is another birthplace for our church activities here in America, USA, because true parents stay here 4 years before True Father went to spirit world. He invested everything, not only external things, spiritually, even 1 ounce of his energy, he invested everything, this soil. So I am very impressed, whenever I come to, Las Vegas, I can feel the voice of True Father, the voice of True Mother. I can feel the spirit of true parents, the love of true love. So whenever I come, I try to practice to everyone what is a true parent's love, what is a true parent's spirit. So our church is a true parents to church. This is our should be name of True Parents Church. So this is my desires, my ideas, because we are losing a spirit of true parents here and there. This will cost us a lot of big indemnity. So many people these days, we thought the indemnity era is over. But depend on our portion of responsibility. How can we get this mission from true parents and then practice? So depend on our standing position and our commitment. Everything will be changed. After I came, last Friday night, so I invited the COP members and missionaries and also new COP, join our members. And then I was very impressed with one brother from Maryland, and after he went to Changpyeong twice, he's here? Oh, stand up. But his family is still in Maryland, so he really want to inherit the spirit of our church and true parents. And then he went 2 times Global Top Gun Workshop, Changpyeong, and then he met Akira-san, and Akira-san, brainwashed him, and then he came to Las Vegas, and then he really want to maintain his spirit for the sake of true parents. So I was very shocked to hear just one sentence. I asked why you came to Las Vegas and you work with the COP members daily basis, going out witnessing and many other activities. He said to me, True Mother need me. True Mother need me. So I got very impressed from him. Give him one more big hand, yes. What's your name? Robert. Oh, very easy to remember. Robert. So, yeah, Robert, you will be our coming week, my report to True Mother. Robert in Las Vegas said, True Mother need me. So, True Mother, you must be here, Las Vegas, to meet the Robert. So these days, many people said, second chance struggling. Your second chance is not much interesting about the spiritual life, but I don't think so. They have more deep understanding, deep commitment, and they are taking leaderships here and there. So we have many second chance district pastors these days. Elderly family members and younger members, they really like a second chance spirit. Fresh, bright, and also they understand the true father, true mother more than anybody else. So let's give second chance big hand, yes. Think, who is most hardworking people here in Las Vegas Family Church? Huh? Eh? Huh? Oh, everybody. Oh, everybody. Oh.
Reverend Mrs. Du.
Oh, I see. Reverend and Mrs. Du. 아주, but nobody claps hand. Also, our camp members, these who came to Las Vegas camp, they are really, wonderful and amazing. And, I really feel this Las Vegas camp activities really inspiring worldwide camp activities. So Akira-san and his wife, where are you? Okay, thank you. IPAC. I see, IPAC. Yeah, I invite IPAC, that employee and IPAC, our dedicated brothers and sisters, tonight, that dinner. So please don't miss tonight dinner. So I prepared a nice dinner for you. So please invite and IPAC, our brothers and sisters. They 24 hours a day. They serving, even myself or our couple staying. They're always looking at me and, do you need anything? Whole building, just your couple staying there. So don't hesitate anything. If you need anything, please let us know. So please, I'm very appreciate your hard work. Please come and, let us have a family union dinner. This is the reason I invite everyone to IPAC, and then, sharing our True Mother's heart. Whenever I went to Korea, always true parents treat me like, her son, elder son. Even though I got a lot of that, directions and guidance, but always True Mother treat me like her son. Same as true parents. What this morning my fundoke, that Chambumo Gyong, said, why I gave a mission of tribal Messiah. I really want you to become my sons and daughters. This is reason. Not just you inviting your guests, witnessing your neighborhood, and not only that, I really want you become my sons and daughters. So, without we practicing tribal messiahships, no one can be a son and daughter of true parents. This is today 참부모경, my 훈독 reading. So how amazing. True parents, every human being, they are children of true parents. Yes, this time let us give big hand to true parents. Thank you, thank you, thank you, true father and true mother. As you seen this video, IPS TV, how looks a true mother. I was very shocked every time. Even I see her. She getting skinny and looks younger. Don't you think so? Yes. My wife said the other day after watching not these ones, the other ones, and some video show that true mothers, the backside, camera shooting with from here to every audience, and true mother looks like a very young lady, like 30 or 40s. So I share with the true mother this time, and true mother was laughing and laughing, and so I'm really inspiring how true mother keeping her spirit and her external conditions. So every time she tried to work out at the same time, a lot of meetings around true mother. So true mother was very excited to hear about all our activities this year, Yankee Stadium and Washington Monument 40 years anniversary memorial service. All these things happening here in America, and then remembering true father and true mother. This is another our strong base for the sake of our activities around the world. So today, I'd like to share not really something else. Always my subject about the true parents. So because without the true parents, we couldn't be here. We couldn't have a blessed central family's life. Because of true parents, we are family member of true parents. So many people misunderstanding. Even I living true father or true mother, I can still have some kind of activities. Still, I can practice tribal messiahship. Still, I can be blessed central family. That is nonsense. So without the true parents, no one can become tribal messiah. No one can become a blessed central family. I am the way. This sounds like you heard so many times, right? I am the way. Not just 2,000 years ago, Jesus mentioned this. Not 40 years ago, true father, true mother mentioned about this. I am the way. This is a quotation, but actually, I am the way. So you must be the way for humankind, your family, your tribe, your community, your church, your nation, and around the world. If you don't have that kind of confidence, if you don't have that kind of faith in yourself, disqualify to become sons and daughters of heavenly parents and true parents. So I brought this subject as today my sermon title. So many times I mention about what is the best knowledge of our living human history. Knowing true parents is the best knowledge in human history. Today, a lot of confusions and a lot of difficulties. Do you know why? Why we're confusing? Why we don't have a clear answer? We have a second coming Messiah. We are following second coming Messiah. Yes, 2,000 years ago, even 12 disciples of Jesus, they all confused. They didn't understand quite well about their master, the Messiah, Jesus. So when Jesus suffered, they all run away. So they did. So this is natural. Even second coming Messiah here, we are not just like precious 12 disciples like 2,000 years ago. So this is natural. No. Why? Jesus 2,000 years ago and today, true father and true mother saying, I am the way. And as I mentioned earlier, true father and true mother want us to inherit everything and become true sons and daughters. This is their targeted goal, our destination. The same thing. Today, Christianity, falling down. They are struggling. They are no more. They can give answer to our society. This is today our situation. I don't know, maybe two days, that presidential debate here in Las Vegas. Why? So your president will come here. So everybody confused. This candidate of president of United States of America, these leaders even confused. What they sharing, what they talking, they made everybody confused. This is today our situation. So how can we get the answer? God-centered answer. Anybody? Who can answer to people who struggling and who confused and who didn't get any kind of clear answer from their able figure and their teachers and their parents and their own children? True Father is very clear. And true mother is very clear. Let us testify to true parents. This is the only way. The answer to people who suffer, who struggling, and who confused. So I myself sometimes confused. So many, over 100 emails I receiving every day. So some people say this, some people say that, some people say that. So really, I try to stand strong and keep my faith centering on true parents. But I hear too much here and there, because I have 2 ears, so I have to hear too much. And then, I go back to true parents' message. And then clear out all my that questions I have to answer. So everything I stick on the message of true parents. Doesn't matter. We are outside our community or inside our community. Doesn't matter. True parents is the way. True parents is the only answer. So we have to understand why true parents are the answers to all kind of people, all kind of situation. In our church history, do you know what kind of proclamation, what kind of ceremony most true parents established beside our church holidays? God's Day, Parents' Day, Day of All Things, and Children's Day, and God's Eternal Blessing Day. And what kind of ceremony? True Father proclaimed. We are ceremonial church. So many ceremonies, so many proclamations. Anybody know? You do fundoke, right? Yes. I heard every morning you have fundoke here, right? Yes. There are so many ceremonial messages. What kind of ceremony? 축복. Oh, yeah. 축복 is a good answer. Anybody? God's Day. Yes, so important. God's Day. Parents' Day. Oh, they're all things. No, we have thousand ceremonies and proclamation. If we check all true Father's message, liberation ceremonies, liberation. Yes, God's Day, Children's Day, all these days for the sake of liberation of God's suffering. Liberation. This is the mission of second coming Messiah. So until today, no one teaches about God's situation like true parents did it. So whatever we pray for, God will answer right away. No. God cannot. This is the reason true parents set up so many proclamations and so many ceremonies for the sake of heavenly parents, for the sake of human beings. Not only God himself, through parents, at the same time, liberate people of 7.3 billions by blessing. So liberation and blessed people, liberate and restoration. So without the liberation ourselves, we cannot moving forward restoration. You know, when Jesus came 2,000 years ago, his first preaching was repent. Repent is the first condition before Jesus introduced the God-centered kingdom. That means liberate yourself. I came not only Messiah introduced to you God's kingdom. I must liberate because you are under satanic realm. So I must liberate you first and show you God sent to the kingdom. So this is, when we compare first and second coming Messiah's courses, I found out, a lot of identical, even that 2,000 years away, a lot of identical. This is God's providence of restoration as teaching of our divine principle. So blessing is the second area through parents practiced. So many times we have blessings like answered. Yeah, blessing the most precious things. So without a blessing, we cannot claim the children of true parents. Think about who have ideas, even ideas in human 6,000 years history about the liberating spirit and blessing spirit. Have we heard about this? Liberation ceremony, our ancestors in spirit world. Not stop there. True parents want to give blessing in spirit world. So this is, no one can share about this kind of providence. Blessing not just matching men and women. No, this is really connected 6,000 years our ancestry. So true father, true mother really thinking about the spirit world, and even those who couldn't receive blessing on us, I must liberate them and bless them in spirit world. Can you imagine about works of true parents? I was so deeply moved about the way of teaching, the way of life of true parents. So I cannot do anything, without, their true parents' teaching and blessing. And last, not least things, true parents' mission is building the kingdom of God. Jesus said 2,000 years ago, kingdom of God is at hand. In Matthew, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one can come to the Father except through me. This is John. Now, there is only one way. You must take it. This is very simple, right? One way. Only one way you have. No option. You have no option. God's children, you have no options. Oh, what that means? No option. You know, my major is science, UNLV. My major is chemistry, and my major is psychology, so we have a lot of options. I don't mean you choose only one subject or your major. But in order to become sons and daughters of God, you have only one option. This is the way of heavenly providence of restoration. You have only one way to enter the kingdom of heaven. This is Jesus 2,000 years ago, and through parents said, only one way, enter the kingdom of heaven. What is that? I give you a lot of answers. Can you find it? What is the way? You have one way. True Messiah, true parents. Blessing. Family. Oh. All answers came out. So thank you. Yes. Following true parents. No, following true parents is answer. Yes, blessing parents and all kind of activities we participated in and try to following the teaching of true parents. So what 2,000 years said, only except through me you can enter the kingdom of heaven. In the same way, how can we go enter the kingdom of heaven? Yes, following true parents. After you become one and move the nation, the kingdom of heaven on earth and in heaven will be achieved by your unity with true parents in front of God. This means you have responsibility. Not God or true parents prepared kingdom of heaven for your sake. Not like that. You must build kingdom of heaven, uniting with true parents. Not by true parents, by us uniting with the true parents. That means following true parents' way. There is no way other than the teaching of true parents that can solve your fundamental problems, which have come to you through historical connections. So this is reason before Father ascended to heaven, Father, educated once again, we call original substance divine principle. Divine principle, education, and with these two, this message to parents blessed, new heavenly tribal Messiah. This is true parents' last will. So we have iPad here. So we have started last year, 7 days workshop, 4 days workshop. And then, we are preparing next year, the Japanese 7 days workshop, the Bible meetings. Have we heard about that? Yeah. Huh? Japanese families, especially Japanese families from Godan. Anybody hear that? No. Oh, I see. So, we are looking for 120 7 days workshop, and we invite guest speakers from Japan, and also, some others. And also, I try to invite, I don't know, we have that 43 Japanese ocean missionaries. Early 80s, through parents invited 60 Japanese ocean missionary, ocean Providence missionary to Kodiak, and they stayed 6 years over there. Kodiak. I was there staying a few days with the true parents, and they work so hard. They sacrifice so much. Even they stay all like this room, like this kind of room. Many sisters stay in one room, not apartment. I call compartment. And that kind of a situation, they pay all kind of indemnities, and they really support the true parents, Ocean Providence. So this is the way our dear Japanese sisters really dedicated 6 years. And, I was in Kodiak last month, and then I met one of them. I hear so many things. And then I really want to invite them. They are scattered in Japan, in South America. So, our headquarters will support all cost of money to come over IPAC and have join a workshop. And also we have, at the same time, Ocean Summit, and then, sightseeing around here, where true parents went and pray for this country in America and the world. So we have this afternoon another meetings for education, for receiving holy items. So I will meet you there again, and then share a little bit more deeper about the true mother's last 4 years and next 4 years, true mother, starting on true mother, how we are heading for the sake of God's providence for restoration, and then how can we restore this country, America, the hope of America. And this is God's hope. God's hope. So without we have our country and America stand up and for the sake of God, rest of the world not really uniting with heavenly parents and true parents. So once again, thank you, and God bless you. Thank you.